Welcome all, this is Nerdy Couch, and today I'm going to be showing you some comic books, but beforehand I would like to show you something else that I picked up that's really cool, and that is my brand new Dungeons & Dragons Ghost of Saltmarsh Special Edition book. That just recently came out. It is a special edition, which means it's got that nice, shiny cover with the beautiful art on it. And take a nice look at the back there too. And it is beautiful. This book here is based around the town or city of Saltmarsh, and it's got a whole bunch of campaigns in it, smaller campaigns that are meant to be able to just kind of drop seamlessly into your current campaign that you're playing, and as long as there's nearby waters and stuff like that, because most of them are nautical themes, they're supposed to fit quite nicely into your campaign without much work. There's 7 short campaigns, I think, and again, each of them nautical themed. And if you're not looking forward to a book with campaigns in it or pre-built campaigns in it, this book also explains new ships, the way they work and stuff like that, so that you can use in your own game. It also has magical items in it, expanding on the ones that are already in the game. Also, it has quite a few expansions on nautical themed creatures. So it's not just a book of campaigns. There is some good stuff, even if you're not looking for a pre-built campaign. So that's a really cool book, and I am super glad to have it. Anyway, guys, let's get right into some comic books. So last weekend I did some yard sailing, and I would have to say I was pretty unsuccessful. I found one book of a title that I wasn't familiar with, and I spent quite a bit of time yard sailing and came up with nothing, pretty much. This week, I wasn't really planning on going out, and a friend messaged me this morning saying there was a yard sale. Several people in his complex was having a kind of a group yard sale, and because I'm a bit of a sucker, I got out of bed and I went. And but it turned out all right, because I did find a couple books, a little bit more successful this time. So what happened is there wasn't any books visible. I like to look for boxes under tables and stuff like that, whether it be records or comic books. I like to see those boxes under the tables and have a look through them when I get a chance. But there wasn't any of these. So I asked them, do you have any comic books? And he hadn't had any out, but he said, oh yeah, well, let me run in the house, I'll have a look. And he did have some books. So if you're doing garage sailing for anything, really, make sure you ask them if they have what you're looking for. They may have not thought to bring it out, and you could get lucky. And I picked up a stack of books for merely a couple dollars. Not all of them are hits. Some of them are titles I've never heard of. A lot of indie titles, but for a couple bucks, I'll bring them home. I'll read them. They're worth it just to look at them. So we'll start off here. Picked up a Gumby #1 3D, and it's literally a 3D book where you need the glasses just like Gumby's got here, and you read through it. So that's really cool. Probably not worth much, but it's neat. Got Elric #1, Weird of the White Wolf, and that's cool. I was looking on eBay, and people are asking around $8 for that, so for the next to nothing I paid for it, that's kind of cool. These next bunch of books, I'm going to just whip through them because they're indie titles. Not that there's anything wrong with indie titles, I've just never heard of a lot of these books, and I'm not certain if you will let me know if you have heard of some of them. This first title is Samurai. That's issue number 1. The Samurai issue number 7. Same title, Samurai issue number 8, I believe. Then we've got issue number 9. Issue number 10. And issue number 11. And I've never heard of this title, but I'll give it a read. It's a run, so that's good. I've got issue number 3 of a book called The Realm. I don't know if anyone's heard of that. I've got issue number 1 of 3 of Luger. Issue number 1 of The Own. And some of these have some pretty neat covers, even for being unknown books. I think I've heard of this one. Not too familiar with it. Elf Lord number 1. And Elf Lord number 2. It's kind of a neat artwork. We've got from a company called Amazing Comics, Demon Mask. Kind of a interesting artwork on that one. Got a book called Fragment. It doesn't say which issue this is. It's a Canadian book, though. Interesting. We'll see how that is. This one's a weird one. It's called It's Science. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Got a book called Ninjutsu. It's a number 1. And I don't know much about any of these titles, so if anybody's seen any of these titles, go ahead and let me know. This one's neat. This one's called Troll Lords. Kind of a goofy comic there. And that's number 1 and number 3 of that. And like I said, I don't think these are too special, but for the couple bucks I paid for the whole lot, I'll take it, and I'll read through them. Got Survivors, number 1. And Survivors number 2. All indie books. Night Streets, number 1. It's got an interesting cover. And this is called Ninja Funnies. I'm going to have a look into that because I'm assuming it's just a bunch of funnies. And then we've got a book called Bug. Kind of an interesting style of artwork there. So that might be interesting to look at. And then Terranauts. Looks like an older style art. Okay, so this next set of books I'm going to lump into a segment that I'm going to call Weird Books. It's inspired me to do this because I find them a little odd or a little weird or funny, or I just think that the title is hilarious. First one is Boris the Bear. There's a bit of a theme in a lot of these books where it's animal related, I think. It seems to be. This one's Boris the Bear. It's by Dark Horse Comics. So this is number 2, and looks to me like it's very inspired by the Transformers there. Yeah, so which is really cool. It's definitely making a mockery of that. The number 3 for the Boris the Bear, again, very reminiscent of some characters we might all know. Definitely making some sort of a mockery out of some of the Marvel characters there. So that's kind of neat. These books are all as they came to me. I need to rebag them and board them and get them kind of better the way I like to put them into my collection type deal. This one, just because of the name, I put this one in this category. It's Nat Rack, The Dark Nat Returns. Again, kind of poking a little bit of fun at Batman there, I believe. Okay, this is where I'm talking about the animal thing. We've got Space Beaver, which I'm absolutely in love with this. This is crazy. Kind of a neat artwork, and just the concept is just ridiculous, so I love it. We've got Crow of the Bear Clan. That's a number one. This one was a number one as well. We've got Prime Slime Tails. It's just a real interesting and weird kind of art style. There, the back of it there's got this big kind of slime monster there. Next, again, keeping to the theme of animals, we've got Hamster Vice, which I think is just ridiculous. It's got this big king bug chewing on a hamster. Ridiculous. These next two books, the names are just absolutely ridiculous. We've got Native Intern Dimensional Commando Koalas. Yes, you heard me right. That is the title of this book. And what more is there to say? This is ridiculous. So that is why it's going in the weird comics. Again, possibly by the same makers here. Looks like the same sort of title. Sorry if I messed some of these up. Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters. Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters. Really? That's amazing. Oh. And keeping with that, you know, we like our ninja animals, so why not Samurai Squirrel? What could be better? This is amazing. So that's weird books. Let me know if you want to see some more weird books. I'll try to pile some more together, and we'll have some more fun with those. Moving on to some titles that we might actually recognize. I picked up the Amazing Spider-Man Chaos in Calgary. It's the number 4. We used to get these ones in school a lot. I think they used to hand them out. We've got the Reign of the Supermen, Adventures of Superman. This says it is a 504 is the issue. And again, I gotta bag these and stuff and board them, so don't get on my case about them not being bagged properly. We've got Reign of Superman, of the Superman 689, Superman in Action Comics. And I don't know if these are actually books or some sort of catalog. Yeah, it looks, they're probably comics. I haven't really looked into them. And then what we have here, I don't have a lot of Green Arrow, so it's really cool to get some of these. This is 29 of the New 52 Green Arrow. And that's bagged and boarded, so I'm happy with that. Not that I won't change them out, because I will. We've got number 30 of the New 52's Green Arrow. So these books here, I think, were worth the whole lot for the couple bucks I spent. We've got the New 52 Green Arrow number 33. And then we've got a trade paperback of the Arrow. It's a volume 2. I'm pretty sure based off of the CW show. So that'll be cool. I'm gonna look into that. The artwork in it is pretty neat, pretty good. So again, that is a $20 value in Canada. So brand new. So I'll take it for the couple bucks. Last run of books here. Some of these aren't in the perfect shape, but the new 52, this is number 0 of the Batman and Robin. And again, I don't have a lot of DC stuff, so this is welcome to me. This is number 2 of the same series. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, this has more than one book in it. I didn't realize that. So this is number 3. And this is my bonus book, I guess. This is number 4. These are in pretty good shape. And the covers on these are spectacular. Move that aside. Wonder if I got any extra bonus books. We've got the new 52's Batman and Robin. That's number 10. We've got number 11. And again, I love the covers on these books. We've got number 12. And then lastly, we have number 13. It's a really cool cover as well. And, you know, so for a couple of bucks and a little bit of time, I got, you know, some indie books, some stuff to look at and laugh at type deal, and, you know, a couple of newer modern books with actually a couple of small runs. So I'm going to call that a success, much better than last weekend where I only got one book. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Let me know if you want to see some more weird comics, because I'd like to pick some more up and talk more about them, because I just think that some of those names are hilarious. So take care, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace! Thanks again, everyone, for watching. Stay tuned for more from Nerdy Couch. Pretty soon, we're going to have a new segment coming up where a friend will join me, and we're going to review Donny Cates' Venom series. So that should be lots of fun. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.